Hey everybody, we are back. Test build of Super Auto Pets, just getting shellacked. Just getting destroyed, man. Are we taking the cricket to the final two? I don't think so. Alrighty, I would like to apologize. Cricket and I were each other's number ones. We're each other's core alliance. We're going all the way. I'll be the salty cucumbers. Honestly, one of the vegetables that goes best with just a little bit of salt on it. Just slice a cucumber, salt it up all day long, you'll have good luck. It's a miracle. We have not lost our first battle for the first time. I do have to say, I feel like you're probably going to end up going up against harder gamers on the test version of the game. Simply because, you know what? We need more data points. Simply because of the fact that it's the test version of the game. Like, you had to look for it, you had to find it after that. Those are the two necessary. I guess you had to play it after you look for it and found it. So I do expect that, just in general, we're getting a different kind of cross-section of Super Auto Pets gamer. Like, I think we're getting the average Super Auto Pets enthusiast instead of the typical SAP enjoyer. So I'm sure we're dealing with a little bit of a better class of criminal, let's put it that way. I think you got to do like this, and I don't know, man. As sheep has not been changed. It's kind of terrible. But hear me out here. What if you ran level 2 horse, level 1 horse, sheep? So now let's think about it. We got a 5-4 and a 4-1. But every time we spit out a sheep, it's a 5-2. It's going to spit out 2 5-2 rams. You're going to spit out a 4-1 cricket. I don't know if that's that impressive, but for round 3, it seems like, you know, as long as we don't run into garlic, which would be, you know, surprising, considering how early in the game we are, this could happen. I mean, I don't see how we lose this one now. It wasn't even close. Now, I'm not sure that's really, you know, horse doing any better than usual. But we can definitely now combine. I don't think we need to roll multiple horses much longer. I am a big believer in, like, potentially a double swan strat. I do like the idea, and this is not like... Well, two things. One is, I want to be clear, I said I like the idea. It does not mean that that's smart. It just means I like the idea. I like the idea of a kitchen sink that when you turn the faucets on, cotton candy comes out. But it would probably be a plumbing nightmare, which is why I don't work in the industry. Okay, I gotta be honest, this is it's a troll build, but it's a very funny troll build. I got a lot of nothing but respect for my troll build. Yeah, you got me. Interesting name, too. Welcome to HTML class. But I like the idea of what if you had horses and you just use those as like a pivot opportunity? Like, what if you just used the horses, like, I'm going to summon fresh units constantly or something like that. I don't know if it would actually, like, work that well for you, but maybe. It's a bit of a strange setup, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still... Look, I don't love the rat, okay? It's not like I like you or anything. I'm gonna do it like this. There is a part of me that thinks, like, maybe there's a way you can make the rat work. I don't really know how yet, but I feel like you can be like an early game crocodile-type unit. Alright, that's just terrible news. Although, wait a minute, it's like we're the same squad. Although, oh, hold on, that does a little bit better. Maybe we're on each other's third unit now. I think we lose. Never mind. I'm actually just like, I don't know how to do arithmetic in my head. I mean, I can do the arithmetic. I can't interpret a situation arithmetically. Bro, I'm gonna level with you. This is a squad that can do something. I'm not sure how much of something, but it can definitely, like, do something. Even just, like, by by doing this. We got a lot of gold. We're buffing units. I mean, we're on what? Round 6. We got an 11 garlic, 8 garlic. Even if it is a horse, like, there's something to that. Garlic just destroys sheep. It sucks that, you know, they were weakened in advance, but it doesn't matter that much. I mean, like, one of the biggest singers on the planet right now is called The Weeknd, so how bad could it be? -2, -2. Hey, shut up. Okay, look at this. It feels like it's going slow motion, but that takes us to 4 wins with a level 3 horse, which is insanity. It's a tough call, right? It's a tough call. I think you've got to get rid of your sheep. As much as I like it, you get rid of the sheep. It's a very classic-looking sort of build right here. I'm going to feed you. I mean, we basically get almost 1 free food item per round. It adds up. It's pretty good. I don't think we're going to combine and go with a rabbit. Just feels a little too late for me. I do think we could be like, okay, move everything back, combine, roll, or maybe even sell the penguin, roll a hippo instead, and then get that hippo buffed out of control as soon as possible. I do also, as we freeze the whole shop, I do also love the idea of a squirrel that allows us to buy food on the cheap. Like a level 2 squirrel, if it makes all food, and I think this is the case, it makes all food 2 cheaper. I hope it's not that it makes all food the squirrel creates 2 cheaper, but that would probably be more balanced, to be fair. Holy crap, the swan is actually immortal. My Gamora. Sorry, you guys seen Infinity War? It's kind of a big movie. I think we're going to get... hear me out, okay? Sell the penguin. Buy a hippo. Combine your monkeys. Buy a squirrel. Inevitably, these are still going to cost 3, right? No, it only costs 2. Okay, that's actually kind of huge. So let's buy a can. I bet it's only in this... Now that I look at it, I'm like, I bet it's only in this shop. But still, let's try this. I really wanted it to hit the hippo. Didn't work that way. Now, how much would this cost? Okay, it doesn't tell us. A third monkey is exactly what we wanted to see, though. If it makes all food cheaper, a level 2 squirrel all of a sudden gets insane. Especially if you could pair it with, like, a black cat. Or not compare, but pair it with a black cat. This should be interesting. And by interesting, I mean we definitely lose, but that's okay. This is the first run. Like last video, I was lost the whole time. This one, I feel like we got some ideas, we got some momentum. Let's see. This should take us to 10. Okay, so it's only food in the shop the squirrel creates. Otherwise, I will say I think it might be like a little, a little too good. But that would have been awesome as well. Let's throw a snake in here, man. I think you could throw a snake behind those. Let's throw it behind the hippo for now. It is a tough decision, though. So we should be saving squirrels in all circumstances now, I think. Maybe. At least if you get them on the first roll, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Don't kill me. Thank you. Thank you. Get owned. Little Torquey coming out here. We live, we don't live. But you still attack, okay? I'm optimistic. That's fair to say. 6 wins? 6 wins, okay. No squirrel. No need for a snail. I'll still buy this. I think it has a lot of value. A lot of utility. I don't think we need to invest in a swan at this point. I think it's doing well for itself, don't get me wrong, but we're coming close to the point at which it's no longer that relevant. I think this is a perfect situation. Maybe what you do is when you see a squirrel, the gorilla's been buffed a little bit now, by the way. It's a 6'9" instead of a 6'6". When you see a squirrel, instead of buying it, you just freeze it, knowing you buy it next time, and then you have a full shop full of like cheap food. Maybe we could sell our horse and then roll. And I'm going to try like a meta destroyer right here. And I don't know about a level 2 squirrel anymore because the investment is kind of high, but I would love to give it a shot at the very least, you know? Why not? Please hit the ah! It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. We're still gonna win. A lot of, like, cows actually being rolled, huh? And by rolled, I mean kept. Okay, I mean, this is kind of sick. Welcome. We're gonna sell you. Buy you. Want to see some chocolate? Yeah. Now, you might think that the chocolate should go to the hippo. I disagree. These only cost 2 now. My word. Let's put a 1-up on the snake just in case. Let's buy a little pizza. That's wonderful. For 3 extra gold, honestly, I'll just give you one of those real quick. 2 extra gold. Sorry, 2 extra gold. I think the new squirrel might be buyable. And that's not meant to just be a pun on viable, I suppose. Like, I genuinely think level 2 gorilla works 2 times per turn. I'm not doubting what it does. I'm just a little surprised. By the way, Chili Pepper is doing a great job at taking care of this rooster. Keep in mind, rooster also got, like, heavily nerfed. So I think maybe the Chili Pepper is doing something, but probably the nerf is doing more. Okay, see, we haven't lost it. I'm not owned. Are you seeing this, by the way? Start here. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'll sell a squirrel. Just put a leopard out here, and then honestly, you got 6 extra damage coming out of nowhere. This is a 10-win possibility for sure. That's a little spicy. Now that's a little spicy. Keep in mind, on this version of the game, there's no tiger. So you can't roll like tiger snake or anything like that. So we'll definitely lose this. Like, look at this squad, man. The dragon is just going hard. Are we on 1 away from lethal? We are. Oh, well, you know, the rumors of my life have been greatly exaggerated, perhaps. Sell me. I'm going to be honest. Toss me a quick little purchase there. For the time being, I think you could do worse. So you're getting 8-8. You know, why don't I freeze you? If I get you to a level 2, you get 4/4 in front of every attack. It just seems kind of like, so what? You'd be a 16-8, but like at round 14, that doesn't seem good enough. Just to my eyes, that doesn't seem good enough. I'm gonna try something absolutely nutty. That's not nutty at all. This is literally just the way. There you go. Nutty would be selling the monkey to roll a level 2 snake, which was actually probably the play. And then you also could have flexed because you're rolling a 3-squad Marty, which is incredible. Let's go. Oh, they killed a squirrel. And wait, what more could I ever ask for? Please? Please? Level 2 snake? I think level 2 snake probably gets you there. But I had a lot of fun on that one, okay? Run it back. We're picking stuff up. We're learning. You definitely just want to buff fish here. I love this. I love this for me. You know what? Let's say no to a duck. Be the flexible bones. It's not something you want most of the time, I think. You hearing these sounds? These are unusual for me. They're not coming from me, just to be clear. So this is like the one situation where I actually like going up to level 2. I love the idea of a hedgehog. One of these days, I think it's doubtless that we're actually going to get like a hedgehog build to pop. Without a tiger, maybe it becomes a little less likely, but I just... What the heck? Is this allowed? Oh my god. Okay, fair enough. I didn't expect you to have a hedgehog already. Maybe it's time to see if the dog can still go hard. I bet it can. It's only 2 buys down now, but it's not where you'd oh, right, and then we did it. Well, you know, there's 2 schools of thought on that one. One school of thought is you would put the otter elsewhere and hope it doesn't hit itself. But if it hit itself, it wouldn't have been that bad. But the combine gives us 1 extra stat point anyway, so... Not on combine, but if we buy and combine in one fell swoop. You know what? I'm trying to bring believer energy here. Give me this rat. Then our rat gets summoned on their side. Our hedgehog comes out and kills our rat, and then you could summon, dare I suggest, another rat. Now this seems like, in my opinion, this seems like an absolutely okay squad for us because we'll just draw out of it anyway because of our hedgehog. So that's not a problem at all. Their squad was very strong, but ours a little shrewd. So we'll just try to buff this dog a little bit. 5-3 dog. 5-4 dog. I'm not sweating that. Give me some meat on the fish. Probably sell our otter at some point, but not for that. Oh, man. Jeez Louise. You know what? I would sell our otter to buy a pig here. Buff this dog slightly. And then we can sell it next turn and we get even more money. Let's see. I'm not saying it's set in stone. You know, we're figuring out what works together and what doesn't. We're also remembering you can't have your rat at the front. That's a real problem for us. The rat cannot exist at the front. Unless the rat gets a kill for sure. So it would need, like, you know, to have death touch or something. Sell me. Buy me. Combine me. Buy me. There's a part of me that says double rat, man. Maybe I'm a sicko. Maybe I'm a psycho. How does this work? I mean, come on. This is not gonna... You get killed, summon a rat, hits their backline unit. You get killed, kills this... But we don't want this because then it's going to give them a rat at the end, which would lead to them winning. So no, we're still better off like this. I thought about it. It sounds pretty funny. Freeze me. I'm just going to do a quick... Just for our dog's sake, I'm going to do a buy me, sell me. Then I'm going to buy me. Combine me. Maybe you could freeze a deer here. Why not? And then we're going to get our hedgehog rolling a little bit more next turn. I don't know what's happening. I just, for some reason, I've become like a rat psycho. Like, all I want to do is see the rat work. They got their own rat, man? Is this allowed? What the heck? Their rat gave us a rat, so we actually drew, even though we almost certainly should have lost. Honestly, that's kind of sick. It's that sort of stuff where you're like, this is a great game. Like, it's just, it's a bit of an insane game. And that's why it works, man. Love this. Love this. I think a level 2 rat is kind of cracked, too. Like, 6 damage to the backline unit is... It's hard to do that, like, until you get a snake or something. So, against all better judgment, I'm going to sell my deer to create some space so we can keep our rat and our hedgehog around. Come on, man. I mean, like, I don't know. A parrot? A parrot that copies the ability from either the rat or the hedgehog? That doesn't seem smart. Again, we don't really want a rat that kills our rat. So I think we got to say no to the parrot for now. It just has no fit. Okay. I mean, I guess at this point, I won't say no to a monkey. It helped us get to 9 wins last time, restore a little bit of my battered confidence. This seems okay. They got their own level 3 rat! What the heck? When that rat comes out, it's going to kill my hedgehog, man. This is not a drill. And then that's going to lead to me winning because my rat didn't die. Everybody's trying out the rat build. We got a little rat patch going here. Let's buy a can. That's like a way of hedging my bet for the future. Are we really going to say goodbye to a monkey? That's like one of the best units in the game. Yes, it's already happened, actually. Why? I don't know, because some things are more important than winning. And those things are getting a level 2 hedgehog for reasons that don't really make sense, and then rolling a 4-squad Marty that's like an unimpressive dog, an unimpressive fish, a rat that nobody even understands, and then a hedgehog that is almost certainly destined to like end my game. Oh, level 2 ox. That's a clutch get, man. Hold on, though. Hold on, though. Am I crazy? We draw these. We got exact change. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Here we go. I don't know, like, the problem is, like, I want to get rid of, you know, something, because I want to have space to buy and sell, but like I'm not sold on getting rid of anything that I see here. I mean, we could always do this. That's what a terrible sound. They only get HP now. That is true. And for some reason I'm still rolling a 4-squad Marty. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. All right, this is interesting. It's a double badger like ox build here. That's a great kill, honestly. I can't be mad about that. I don't think our peacock, or sorry, our hedgehog is coming out of this one to save us. That's just it's a legitimate win. It's our first HP down. Holy crap. How does that happen on the run like this? Okay, maybe it's time to get like a bison. And honestly, like, I think our rat is just not doing it for us. All of our units have decent HP. Let's keep the hedgehog around. We're going to keep that scorpion frozen, even though I know it's probably irritating some people. I respect it. That's the most important thing for me. Do a quick little buy and sell. The scorpion is really like, I put a premium on being able to have a scorpion around when you need one. If we lose this one, we might feel like things have gotten a little bit more dire. But for now, I'd rather get the stats because they stick around permanently. I mean, mind you, so could a scorpion, but... It's a weird feeling to look at a rooster and not have so much fear in my heart. Fly has also been heavily nerfed. It only summons 3 times per turn, but the summons are 4 4s instead of 2 2s at level 1. That's not very good. It's certainly not good enough to be like, you know, we're definitely going to roll it just for sport. It used to be like kind of like an auto ad. What do you think, man? So I already like this, obviously. And I had no problem buying, like, you know, a sushi and a pizza. Sounds nice, actually. What if we kept this scorpion around? And it's not a scorpion, it's a squirrel. Very, very astute of you to notice that. Thank you for noticing. What if we kept the squirrel around? I really do want to see the impact, like the swing that a level 2 squirrel could have on the game. I can't really be mad that I'm just going up against a stronger dog. 438 crab. I honestly think like a late game crab buy could be kind of interesting, given that it inherits the HP from the unit at the end. Now, if you'll excuse me. Why don't you take some melon armor? Let's buy some sushi. Let's buy a pizza. Let's roll once. No matter what, I'm going to live long enough to possibly get a level 2 squirrel. And if we were able to accomplish that and then buy 7 items of food for 7 gold, let me tell you, that might be enough for me. I might be able to sleep soundly. And it looks like, hold on, please God, let me get this level 2 squirrel. Let me show the world that the squirrel can be cracked in the exact right conditions. Please. I'm begging you. I'm going deep, man. I rolled past the cow. You see the things I'm willing to do for my country? I don't care. You know what? It just makes me want it that much more. Yeah, I'll spend 10 gold trying to roll for one. For no reason. Don't kill me. I'm a little worried about what happens now. Weak unit. We lose by 1. If only we got a squirrel, it would have had enough. Squirrel me. Okay, I know you're like, what about the hedgehog? Yes, the hedgehog. But I'm going, like, this is a throw. But also, I want to see it. Okay. But it's only on buy, right? On buy, clear and fill shops with food. Please. I just beg you. You know, you can be mad. I'm mad at myself. But also, like, keep in mind, this is why we're playing the test build. Is to experience stuff like this. Where we stand no chance. More power to you, you know, that's cool that you're rolling, you know, Badger builds or whatever. Like, I'm impressed. I'm happy with you. I'm happy for you. I was kind of thinking that maybe at some point you might want to mix it up and maybe try some of the new animals. Maybe give me a chance to roll my squirrel or whatever. But, you know, what do I know? I'll take 2 mosquitoes. And if I'm being 100% honest, as I play as the Delicious Nuts, the only reason I'm doing one more at 26 minutes here is because I feel bad that we threw the last 2 turns of our last one. But man, oh man, how sweet it could have been if a squirrel had actually existed for us. Oh my. Who knows what could have happened. And this is all part of the calibration process, okay? Don't get yourself in a tizzy or anything. This is all, do not adjust your television set. This is all part of the way we're doing business here. We're going to figure it out. 2 level 2 units early, man. That's kind of sick. Apparently it's not sick enough to defeat this incredible build that has come out here from the creamy seeds. I'm a little stunned, but that's okay. It's, you know, it's 1 HP. Level me. That's fine. You're slightly better now, like at least in terms of your base stats. I think a rabbit has some potential. We should just 4-5, 4-5, 2-6. Hey, put you back here for a second. Roll me. What? Dude, we're gonna get to a level 3 fish. I actually, if there's one thing, and this is just constructive criticism, and I will admit this is all based on a hunch, right? Like, I don't have the data backing this up. I feel like the fish buff is a little too much. Or the fish nerf, I should say. It was a 2-3 that gave +1/+1 to all units on level up and +2/+2 at level 3. I felt like it was kind of just doing all right. Like, it was minding its own business before. The +2/+2, like, it's okay, don't get me wrong. But, like, no one would look at this squad where we got an 8-9 level 3 fish faster than anybody could have possibly expected. Nobody would look at this squad and be like, this is unacceptable for turn 4. The fish is big, and the turtle's going to help out a lot. Like, but look, they got an 8-9 fish at level 1. So I just feel like nerfing its level up ability is just... I don't think it was necessary. Now, you know, the data might bear that out. I know fish was like most picked and probably also one of the highest win rate animals that you could find in the game, in the early rounds at least. But you know, something by definition has to be there. Something's got to be one of the most picked. Straight up, we're just not using our rabbit. Like, we're just not doing anything with it. Maybe it's time, like, I'm not in love with a mosquito or anything, but, like, maybe it's time to try something like this. Even if it's not that impressive. And this is just big roll territory. Start working on another fish. You can do, yeah, okay, another giraffe. Now we're talking. I mean, this squad, we're at 3 wins in 4 rounds. 3 wins, 1 loss, and we lost to a team that was just cracked beyond belief. Let's see how this goes. It seems okay. We get another turtle. It's going to kill 1 ram. We're going to blow our melon armor on, like, a pretty useless unit, but that's okay. We're definitely going to win this. Honestly, I'm feeling like a giraffe showing up this early is kind of like a cheat code for doing really well in the mid game. Late game, I don't know. Mid game, I feel like it's pretty good. So if we're not even using our mosquito, let's replace it with a bit of an engine. I love the idea of a level 2 turtle. Admittedly, it's not necessarily doing a ton for us here. But I think it kind of is if we sell our whale and then roll a hippo here instead. And then we'll have the giraffe buff the hippo, even though it looks a little bit scuffed right now. The hippo's going to want the buffs. And it's actually insanely early for a hippo to show up. So our whole win condition here is going to be win fast, if possible. Okay, good. Honestly, I got a fair play. More power to you. I don't know if we will be winning fast, because we'll be losing. It's a good squad. They got a monkey. That's a top-tier animal. At least in my version of this game, it's a top-tier animal. I don't know if we need to get rid of you. I kind of like you. But then again, 2 melon armors is kind of sick early on, right? And then we get to keep our swan. We really, as strange as it might sound, we really want a level 2 giraffe. Still sell you. Like a level 2 giraffe could solve some of our problems right now. Do we care for a crab? I do, but not that much. Oh, dude, this is a no-brainer. You just roll your bison. I still think you have the hippo going. Now we actually have like an insane squad for turn 7. Like we've got some animals that scale. We got some animals that have good like level up effects. That's unfortunate. Wait, never mind. It's totally fine. We have some animals that scale themselves, which is a dream come true. Our freaking giraffe is doing like half the work that we need to have done. It's doing it for us. We have a swan that gives us some extra gold. Like this squad can go the distance, I think. Give me some garlic. Still would love a giraffe. Freeze you for a second. Don't see a giraffe, that's fine. Still a big believer in what we got going on here. More hippos would be nice. No question about that. But we definitely do not mind this. I still don't mind, even with the badger damage here. Seems like that went pretty well. Okay. Dude, this is just a clean team. Like, if you could design, like, the platonic ideal for a shop progression, it would be something like this. We don't even have to use, like, any part of our brain, either. You know what? I think you need to... I would love for you to scale faster than the hippo, which has, like, a conditional scale, whereas this is, like, a guarantee. And we'll just keep the... Oh, then you gotta move the giraffe back one. That's the whole reason you wanted to get a giraffe in the first place. A level 2 giraffe, that is. But we don't even have to use our brain. We just, like, look for the animals that match the other animals, and we're, like, off to the races, man. He says as he's about to lose. Not gonna lose. Just kidding. Just kidding. That'll be win 7. Like, this, it's not just a good squad. It's, like, a good squad pretty early. Why don't you go ahead and take one of these. Go ahead and take one of these. Pretty good, but honestly, it's kind of played out. Like I guess I'm in a luxurious position where I can choose to be like a super auto pets hipster, but like let's mess around with it and let's try to win with like a level 3 giraffe. That would pog me up a little bit. That would be like a first time for everything. Well, Swan wins it for us still. That's 8. Roll me. You know what? Get rid of this. I want to see chocolate. Come on, man. Still no chocolate. Come on. Oh, wait. Pretty good. Please. I see no chocolate. 2 giraffes, though. What am I thinking? Freeze me. Freeze me. Buy me? Our hippo scaling is not great. But this dude, a level 3 giraffe, that wins a game, like, that's an achievement. Unfortunately, I'm on the the guest account of the online browser-based version of this game, so I have nothing but respect for the fact that they're late game trying to level a B. Congrats. Congrats to you. That's exciting. I wish you all the best. Realistically, with what we've got remaining, why don't we just give you one of those? I would love this for you if you can get a little stronger. You know what? I mean, I don't see this being too relevant, probably. Cow is great, by the way. I'm not insulting the cow. They did nerf milk, so now it gives +1, +2 instead of +2, +2, but... You know what? That's disappointing. You got me on that one. I respect someone trying to make the rooster work in the new version of the game. They're gonna get me on this one. But we're going to have one more chance to get to 10. That's a weird squad. I got nothing but respect for that squad. Honestly, this is our last round either way. I'm going to sell this swan back. I know there's a hippo, okay? We're not going to be able to get that hippo to level 3. We had to choose hippo or bison. I chose bison. We're going to be looking for this last bison, please. That's all. We'll freeze a scorpion. That's a great just-in-case unit. We didn't get it, so you roll a scorpion. Hear me out here. Scorpion second. Because if they have a scorpion, unless his stats are good, we should have maybe moved the giraffe a little, but it's okay. That's not how it worked out. For the record. But I think we still win. Okay, look at that. He's still got it. 10 wins. You'll love to see it. Pretty normal squad, except for that level 3 giraffe, but I'll take it. Still got it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!